Ooh. One for the money. Two for the show, party people. In the place to be. What's going on? It's me. Yeah, and I'm in a hell of a mood right now. Yeah, I'm in a hell of a mood. Yeah, so hell of a mood that my head is almost falling off my head, Mean G. Yeah, I'm loving every minute of it. Yeah. Why am I in such a good mood? Well, it could have something to do with the homeboy margarita that I just made. It could have something to do with the fact that I just got paid yesterday, which means absolutely nothing because all that money is going to bills. So, like, I'm going to be broke after I finish wrapping these up and paying bills. But we got news. We got a whole bunch of stuff to do. I got videos to edit. There's a new genre of videos I'm going to get into. I'm thinking of dipping my toe into the Let's Play arena of vidges. So I'm getting that together. We're gonna get that going and flowing. As I'm sitting here, the direction of 2 drink minimum is skyrocketing, baby. Not only is 2 drink minimum reactions bypassed 11,000 total views on the channel. Thank you very much. But yeah, Mean G. Don't bet against me, because if you do, you'll be a poor man. But if you bet in my favor, you'll be a millionaire overnight. Yeah! But we are inching ever so close to 100 total subscribers and total followers. We are almost there. We are all so close. It's so close. It could happen by the time you see this video. It could happen in 2 days. It could happen in a day. Or whatever. As I'm filming this, I just got off the phone with one of my closest, longest time friends, Darnell Davenport Jr. His birthday is today. Happy birthday, a.k.a. Mr. Poetic. His information is down below. Go check him out. He is getting back into that poetry game, and I'm so proud of him for doing that, Mr. Poetic. There is a whole bunch of stuff that I need to get into, so rather than let it all pile up, I'm going to try to divvy it up every so often and do a few videos in a row. One of the things that got me back in front of the camera, in front of you, my party people, love seeing you, is Stone Cold Steve Austin had Paul Heyman on his podcast, live version, like I guess on the network or whatever, and some of the quotes have been making news, so we're going to examine some of the quotes because you got 2 of my favorite people in sports entertainment and wrestling of all time in one place, 2 of the greatest talkers in history, together once again. And Paul Heyman, one of my icons when I was involved in pro wrestling, one of my managerial, the beacons of professional managers in the sport everywhere. Paul Heyman, in my opinion, Paul Heyman, James J. Dillon, Jimmy Cornette, Bobby the Brain Heenan. You know, is that it? Let's see. Bobby, Paul, JJ, Jimmy Cornette. Yeah, those are, I think, because that's it. That's the 4. Yeah. So, and Prince Nana, but I like Prince Nana's work, but he's, he hasn't been in the game as long as the rest of them. But I do watch his work as well. So yeah, Paul Heyman. And Stone Cold Steve Austin. This clip is about something to do with there's this dude. He calls himself a beast of some kind, incarnate or something. Here we go. Stone Cold podcast. Heyman gets Austin heated when he hinted a possible late Lesnar versus Austin at WrestleMania 32. If this match would happen, it would be the highest grossing PPV in WWE history. Watch as Austin switches from fun-loving Steve to the rattlesnake. Well, let's see how this goes. And this video I'm going to try. This one I might be able to pull it down. Hopefully, I'll be able to find it somewhere so that I can pull it down. As of right now, it's just a Facebook video. And one of the things, it's kind of hard to pull it down. So bear with me. If it's not showing up next to me on whichever side it is, then the link is below. The link's always below. But go ahead and click that link. Starting now.
Would you like to fight Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 32?
If I was going to fight Brock Lesnar, I'd beat his ass. And you know that as well as I do, Paul. You're sitting there with that little grin on your face. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to, but I think you know how this is going to go down.
I mean, and shouldn't it though? The toughest SOB in WWE history versus the baddest dude on the planet. And I don't know if you've heard this, but WrestleMania 32 is in your home state of Texas. Now, where better than to have the Rattlesnake against the Beast, but in Texas with 100,000 people?
You know, obviously that'd be a great place to settle a score. And, you know, here's the thing, you know.
There's a bit of a score, too.
About it, you know, but I think the person who really have to think about it would be Brock Lesnar. Because I don't think that he'd want to take all the momentum, all the good stuff that you guys have done, and then to roll into 105,000 people to Texas Stadium, AT&T, Cowboy Stadium, whatever you call it,
We should
and
call
get
him.
his ass smoked.
Why don't we call him?
Call him.
I'm gonna.
Hell, I got his phone number too. I'll call
You know,
him.
and of course, I had to have my phone. And look, just so you guys can see, my phone was off because, you know, people
All you gotta
would
do is
call
turn
me.
the damn silencer off.
Well,
Paul, I would open up a can of whoop ass on Brock Lesnar's ass. You know it just as well as you're sitting right in front of me. It's been great talking to you.
Can we make it happen?
Well, we could discuss it.
I think we should negotiate this. Should we go talk to Vince about it?
I would have 3 words for you. And not 2 words
Oh,
for
here
you.
we go.
There we go.
It's probably
Okay,
a
when
text from
someone's
Brock.
phone goes off in the podcast, that means you owe the whole crew here a beer.
I don't drink.
Okay, you got to buy me a beer. You have 3 words for it. I'll give you those 3 words. And I'm not saying the match is going to happen, but the only way that match could ever happen if all the stars in the universe lined up, and to build that match, to go to Dallas, Texas, my old stomping grounds. Hell, I went to college 30 miles from there. I drove down to the Sportatorium to watch the Pioneers fight the Freebirds at the Sportatorium.
I always talk about that.
Wrestling. Is that him? No, it ain't.
No.
Pro wrestling, damn it.
Fire all the writers. And it's from a writer.
I'm talking about
I'm not kidding either.
I'm
It's
talking
from one
about
of
the
writers.
biggest damn match you just brought up, and you're talking about firing writers. I'm talking about a Texas death match.
Okay.
You want a headline for WrestleMania? That would be the match. Do I want to go out there and get into a scientific scuffle with another human being built like Brock Lesnar? You might as well put bolts on the side of his neck, because the guy's like Frankenstein walking down the street. I have tremendous respect for his ability in the ring, the level that he's advanced to, and just his freaky accomplishments in life in general, UFC, WWE. But make no mistake about it, Paul. If he was to stand across the squared circle from Stone Cold Steve Austin, you're getting a nice guy right here. Because it's funny doing the Stone Cold podcast. You know, this is basically a Steve Austin show. I actually have a sense of humor. I laugh about things. But if you're going to start poking Stone Cold, well, then you're poking the wrong son-bitch. I don't give a rat's ass if it's Paul Heyman, if it's Brock Lesnar. If you start messing with Stone Cold, you're not going to like what you get back. That's about as easy as I can put it, because I'm getting a little ramped up right now. Just look at my sorry ass.
I'm just an advocate. So I'm
Well, you're advocating.
I'm advocating.
You're about to advocate an ass whooping, and your man ain't here to prevent that ass whooping from happening.
Who's your next guest, by the way?
I don't give a damn. I'm sitting here talking to you.
I'm looking forward to this podcast.
It's been a damn good time having you. Now I'm gonna give you an option. Ain't no windows or stairs for me to throw your ass through.
I could leave.
That'd probably be the best damn thing you could do.
Well, thank you for having me.
I've enjoyed talking to you.
Up until about 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wanted to, before you leave, Paul, it was good talking to you. Appreciate everything you did for my career. I'm about ready to drink a cold beer and kind of chill out and think about this.
Okay.
And that's the bottom line, because I said so. My guest has been Paul Heyman. He's about to ride off into the sunset. I want to thank every single body who tuned in to the WWE Network to watch us come here live from San Antonio, Texas, my old stomping grounds, the Broken Skull Ranch, 75 miles due south. It feels good to be here. I'm glad to be back on the WWE Network. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. Oh, hell yeah!
That was dope. You hear a lot about these guys. These guys, a lot of them come back. You know what I mean? Taker's on that once a year schedule, and he ain't the same Taker. You know, he's just not. Let's be real. All you guys are like, oh, it's a Taker versus Sting. No, you don't. You know, oh, it's a Taker versus Bray Wyatt. Really didn't. That match was not that good. I would be perfectly satisfied not seeing Taker again because I'm worried every time I fucking see him that he's gonna bust a fucking hip. Like I don't want to see him again. Hogan kept coming back all those times. Speaking of Sting, Sting came back way past his prime. That match with Triple H, even without all that Gaga, the only way it could have been watchable was the direction it was going before all the Gaga, where Triple H was just carrying Sting by just pretending to feed into him. But even then, it was like, Sting's way past his prime. I don't want to see him again either. Rock came back. Rock looks better. It looks to be in better shape than he's ever been in, and can go. Rock can fucking go. Austin, he looks to be in great shape. He looked to be in great shape a few years ago when he was on Tough Enough with your boy Eric Watts. And he looks to be in great shape now. And if we're talking about WrestleMania, we're talking about 6-10 months from now, he could get in ring shape, and he could get in better ring shape in 10 months. He can go bump in the next 10 months and do all that other shit. And the fact that he said Texas Deathmatch shows you the kind of psychology that Steve Williams has for the sport of professional wrestling, because he knows, you know, he can't take, you know, all the bumps and stuff, blah, 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 blah. But if he came back in like that kind of high charge, no holds barred environment, the same way Mick Foley has come back almost most of the times where he's come back, you know, where he's come back and done, you know, these big death matches. You can do that, and you can do the psychology, because guess what? Big guy like Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold Steve Austin, 2001, that motherfucker was lethal with the steel chair. He was lethal. He was deadly lethal with that steel chair. And Stone Cold Steve Austin's steel chair to Brock Lesnar, he'll make that motherfucker go down. He'll make that motherfucker go down to a knee. I don't give a fuck if Brock's selling, trying to be the monster or whatever. One shot for Stone Cold Steve Austin, 2001. Fast forward 14 years, but again, he's still in good shape. He knows how to wield that shit. Yeah, make him go down at least to a knee. You know what I mean? That'd be good money. That's a comeback I want to see. I'd like to see Stone. I get on board with Stone Cold versus Brock Lesnar next year. I can get on board with that. Absolutely. What other plans do they have for Brock Lesnar next year? Seriously, what? The championship again? They played that card. Taker again? Like, no. One of these, Sting? Fuck out of here. No. Stone Cold though? Yeah. I'd buy that. I'd pay. That's worth $9.99. I'd see that shit. Absolutely. And the promos we would get from Stone Cold versus Heyman, that little couple minute video was amazing. So yeah, I'd pay to see that WrestleMania. What about you? Would you? You know what to do? Do all that stuff down there, and let me know what you think about this WrestleMania. Yeah, go ahead. Let me know what you think about this. We'll wrap this one up because we got a couple more to do, at least for tonight. Guess Ghostbusters reboot. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, Austin. Peace out.
Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch. Suplex City, bitch.